One time I was talking to you, Chad, on the phone, and I said, you know, the country, some dude's doing a thing in England where they're trying to shut you guys out. And you were like, oh, let me send him money. I was like, okay, these guys are cool.
I don't want to go do that tour. Let me fund this.
Let me fund them. I was like, these guys are cool, man.
I've been trying to cancel me for 25 years.
There you go. All right. Hi, Chad. Hi, Ryan. How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you? How are you?
Fantastic, man. New album, Rollin, coming out September 7th. The new track, San Quentin. It's a banger.
Cool. I like.
Yeah, they're Flutter out there. They're like, what is this? Nickelback sounding like Morbid Angel or something. I'm like,
I know. It's like, yeah, they're really, getting excited over the rock, which we're used to doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out there first. So it's like maybe they're just thinking it's a bit out of character when it's really not. So, but I'm happy they're enjoying it. It's great.
Yeah, the tease. I don't know who at the tease department is. We have a tease department. I think we have a tease department.
Get a tease department if we don't have.
Is selecting the the amount that is supposed to be teased, but obviously they're doing a great job because somebody sent over, a whole list of these things this morning. It's just like just so many down this list of how many people are commenting on this on our quote unquote tease.
I just listened to it and then I walked away to do something else and the hook was in my head. And I was like, are you kidding me? I already have this hook in my head, which is great.
Strength, man, let me tell you.
The first time I ever heard Photograph, that happened. Photograph, I heard it and I looked at my boss and I go, are you ready to listen to this every 3.5 hours for the next 8 months? And he goes, yep, we're doing it.
I am so sorry in advance.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. But then I thought the same thing when I was like, okay, San Quentin, it looks like this is going to be, in our lives. It's good.
We joke about it all the time. I'm like, I'm ready for the world to hate us again.
Yeah, because they're starting to love you. You're like, wait a minute, I'm uncomfortable.
That's what Ryan says.
It's very kind.
He says that all the time. He's like, I think there's been a softening. I think that the
teeth are getting put away.
Yeah.
Is the whole album hard hitting like this? I mean, is it, a plethora of what you do?
This tease is working because there's so many people from this side of music that is they're all asking the same thing. It's a Nickelback record. It's just like all the other Nickelback records. It ebbs and flows and there are peaks and valleys and it's everything, like they always are. So you're going to get your photographs, you're going to get your faraways, but you're also going to get your side of a bullet,
What about Figured You Out? Because honestly, that's my favorite song that you guys ever did.
Yeah. Well,
I love Figured You Out.
Yeah, 5 minutes ago, we just said, can you imagine if we released a song starting off with I like your pants around your feet now? We'd be canceled in 2 seconds.
I know, but man, wouldn't that be wonderful? No. Just saying.
For us to be canceled or for us
No. Just come on out and be unapologetic, like bam. I was just talking to somebody about that, how you can't say this anymore, you can't say that, you can't say this, you can't say that. And that song was part of that conversation, like same thing. How'd you guys spend COVID? Does this album have any of that sort of, what we just been through for the last 3 years?
I think the part of COVID that's in the album is, holy shit, what a year and a half's gone by. We probably should make an album. We should make a record. I've been busy doing everything else in your little bubble and kind of...
Yeah. What'd you do?
I don't know. Learning new languages.
Is that what you did? You learned a new language?
I tried. I didn't do a very good job of it, though. My wife did, though. She did.
Pig Latin?
Exactly.
Did you pick up any new hobbies? Did you do anything?
He can fly a helicopter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but
the mustache.
But
it's like...
No, he's got
the deal. When I got the license, you have to grow a mustache.
Okay. That's fair.
But, yeah, so no, that was...
Yeah,
that was
a
fun.
good stash.
I would have.
That's a great.
Yeah.
Chad, what about you? What'd you do? Did you learn anything? Learn anything about yourself? Anything?
Eating.
Sport eating. Okay.
For sport, yeah. Yeah, because
he could take down a huge Taco Bell like in a second, like a 32-pound.
I could interrupt the supply chain at a Taco Bell easily.
I had a question today, and it was really random. So I'm gonna kind of throw it at you guys. They asked me personally if PMS was a superhero, what would it look like? Super random. I did answer it. If Nickelback was a superhero, what would it look like? What would you guys look like? What would your superpowers be? What would be the injustice you would fight?
We would be Captain Whipping Boy, and we would be able to take more shit than anyone.
All right. Okay.
I think a cross between that and Mr. Magoo, if you can remember that one. Like
blind.
We'll just stumbling into things and things just work out.
There you go.
It's like that's our superpowers. Like this kind of luck thing. It's just natural. Yes. I mean, we've been very fortunate, and it really hasn't been pre-planned.
You guys have an amazing sense of humor, and like you said, you can take a lot of shit and take it well, which has been incredibly. I've respected it. One time I was talking to you, Chad, on the phone. And I said, the country, some dude's doing a thing in England where they're trying to shut you guys out. And you were like, oh, let me send him money. I was like, okay, these guys are cool.
I don't want to go do that tour. Let me fund this.
Let me fund them. I was like, these guys are cool, man.
I've been trying to cancel me for 25 years.
There you go. I love it. Thank you guys so much for giving me a few minutes of your time.
You as well. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you out and about.
Thank you for the kind words.
Take care.